Are we live? Can you hear me? We're testing out the microphone today, folks, if you're joining us live. Earlier today, I thought I was live. We had the mic going the whole time. We're good? Okay. And we ended up mixing our microphone channels with the other team again, so we had to cut mine off, and they kept their feed going. So unfortunately, even though I was calling the entire game earlier this afternoon or late this morning, none of that got recorded along with the video feed. But hopefully you got to watch the video and saw Lucas, I believe. No, wait, it was Soren and Evan who came out with the goals earlier today to tie it up between Boulder and the Park City Miners. Right now, we're back at this Olympic-sized rink in Park City, Utah, taking on the Salt Lake Jr Grizzlies. The Grizzlies actually have very similar jerseys to Boulder. So if you see the white jerseys with the green, that is not Boulder this time. Boulder is in their black away jerseys. And it looks like we're also on the away bench for this game. So look for the guest or away score for Boulder. The Grizzlies in white. Both teams now done with their warm-ups, and they're taking it to the nets for their little roundup before the game. I'm going to walk through some of our Boulder fans here. Find a place to go, hopefully where the mic doesn't cut out on me. And I'll just go over here. And we'll call us a hockey game. Boulder again around the net, giving each other some encouragement here. We have Henry Brock on goal tonight. Brendan Sales today for the tie game this morning. 1, 2, 3, go Riders. All right, and we are getting ready for action here in Park City, Utah. Hopefully they're posting the link. I think Todd's doing that right now, trying to get the link posted on the Facebook page to the YouTube channel. If you do want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, I did put that on the Facebook page, and that will notify you when we go live, and you can just click right on that link on YouTube. For some reason, YouTube works better with the new equipment we got for following the action of the game. It's an AI camera that hooks up to a phone, and it follows the puck, hopefully, most of the time. Doesn't get too confused, but it actually has different modes for different sports. So there is a hockey mode that we can put it in, and it will follow all the action for you, which is a lot easier than when you hold the camera and try and follow the action yourself and have to call the game at the same time. So, making it easier on me, we have Evan as our starting center with Connor Burke on the right side. Hey, guys. And Avery Riddleberger on the left. Oh, my cousins are back. Hello. Shout out to the DeYoungs. Got cousin Tom and his kids. Okay. Boulder starting off with an early goal right away against the Grizzlies. That was Connor Burke. He's first in line there with the handshake. All right, I missed it saying hi to my friends, but Boulder on the board right away in the first few seconds of the game. Only took 14 seconds for Boulder to get that goal in and get a head jump here against the Salt Lake Jr Grizzlies. Just want to shout out to my cousins today. We had a great visit with them, and my boys got to go on the ATV up in the National Park, State Park. Had a great afternoon here in Utah. Ooh, long shot from the corner by the Grizzlies, all the way to Henry Brock on goal. He's able to swat that out to the side. Avery down over the puck. A little scuffle along the boards there, trying to knock the puck loose. Now Evan chasing it down, along with, looks like Xavier on? No, wait, that was Cooper on D. But Xavier is there. He was behind the net just now. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday. Shout out to Xavier. As long as we're doing some shout outs, we got Lincoln, who had a family obligation this weekend. So he's not with us, unfortunately. And also Josh on our injured list, our starting center forward. Really missing him on the ice in general, and definitely here this weekend. Big part of this 14AA team for the Rough Riders. It's Josh Flom, and he's home on the injured list with a dislocated and torn shoulder. Going to have surgery in November, so we're thinking about him. Boulder trying to work it out of our defensive zone here. Oh, another big shot from their defender. Puck is loose. Gets knocked aside from Elliott. Back over in the corner. Yeah. We have a guy named Elliott, the big guy, number 23 out there. He's a good player. He's getting the puck right now. Go Elliott. All right, then Lucas behind the net. Getting it forward up to Soren. Soren's got D-Rock across the way. Tries to get it across. Grizzlies getting between that. Gets knocked out of Boulder's offensive zone, but they're going to have to dangle at the blue line, and Grizzlies scoop it up again because we would have had an offsides call if we had taken it in. Now Henry Ninet's going for the puck. Cooper pushing him off. Cooper getting a little chippy over there, as a good defender would do. Now Henry just taking a shot, pushed off by the Grizzlies goalie. Gets around behind the net. Grizzlies still with it. They're going to pop it out of the zone. Cooper gets in front of that. Cooper with another hit. And Henry Ing is now in there. Puck gets knocked back into our zone, but the Grizzlies have possession. 11 minutes left in the first period. Boulder getting on the board within the first 14 seconds of the game. Connor Burke with the score there. And here's Luke Franklin pushing it out of the zone on defense. I believe he's the center on this line. A nice defensive play. Oh, shot all the way down to Henry Brock, and he deflects wide. Puck gets pushed all the way down the ice for an icing call, and they're going to round it back up in front of Boulder's net. Boulder now on the defense, trying to get it out of there. And we have Xavier, birthday boy today, on D. Connor Burke is in there along with Elliott. Elliott also our defender. We got Avery and Evan on the front line, along with Connor, who had that early goal. Nice to be up a goal in the game, starting out. These Junior Grizzlies are in white, Boulder in black. Boulder trying to shoot toward the right side of your screen, so we're trying to get it out of this zone right now. Connor takes it away, and he shoots it across the ice to Avery. Avery skating fast, picks it up, gets around the defense of the Grizzlies, but now the pass behind the net got back into Grizzlies' possession here. They're going to take it across. Shot goes high and wide. Oh! And a rebounder gets around behind Henry Brock, unfortunately, and the Grizzlies tie it up here in the first. 10 minutes left to go. Boulder going to switch their lines out here. Henry takes a little skate off, recollect his thoughts there, and scrape some of that snow off in front of the crease. We've got Evan in the middle with Avery and Connor. Scoring line right off the bat. Grizzlies just tied it up 1-1 now. Boulder faster on this ice this afternoon. We think that the ice was softer today for figure skating. And we watched the Zamboni go over the ice a couple times this afternoon. First time, it looked kind of like a dry run. Some of the ice was dry. Okay, that was Cooper hitting it into the zone there. But then they did another pass over the ice, and it got nice and wet again, and I think that made it harder for these kids to dig in deeper for hockey. Didn't realize until today that they kept the temperature different for ice skating versus, or figure skating versus hockey, that is. Puck behind the net. Looks like Cooper's going to try and scoop that up. Evan with a push off the puck. And Henry decides to cover that. Smart move there by goalie Henry Brock. I'm surprised it's not past your bedtime, kiddos. I'm glad to see you back again. No, you did good. Yeah. That's Henry Ninus in the middle now. Just having a little cousin chat there. Oh man, Henry can really put that speed on. He's taking it himself over the blue line. Gets tripped up there. Boulder keeping it in, though, with his team coming in behind him. That was Logan pushing it down into the corner to Soren. Soren has D-Rock in front of the net. Boulder not able to get that puck out from behind to get a pass across to center. And Logan has to push it in the back corner where no one is at the moment. Henry tried to skate for it, but got knocked off by one of the Grizzly players. Now they take possession. They whack it way out, all the way down for an icing call, and they're going to round it back up in front of the Grizzly net. Junior Grizzlies from Salt Lake. We play them today and tomorrow morning. We've got Logan and Elliott on D right now. Looks like Ninus is going to skate off. We've got, who's in the middle? Trying to see way over on the other side of the rink, but they're all bent over. I thought that was Luke. It is Luke with Asher. And who else does he have with him? Henry Ing, probably? Yep, Henry Ing. Just getting used to these new lineups that the coach has going on for these games. He's kept them pretty much the same so far this weekend. A little bit of switch up here and there when a few players go out for a line change and the rest of the line hasn't come in yet or wasn't able to due to having to be where the puck is, putting the pressure on. But Asher's out there. We have Logan. Logan with the puck now gets knocked out of the zone. He's going to take it back. Looking to cross it to Elliott. Goes right to the middle to a Grizzly player, and they shoot high, but it goes just over the net, thank goodness. And the Grizzlies push it forward, but Boulder gets in the way. Elliott with the breakaway. Elliott, shoot it hard, buddy. Get it across and in there. Oh, nice try. Elliott, our defender, with a nice breakaway play there. Didn't quite get it in the net, but he was very, very close. Puck gets shot deep, and Boulder's going to switch out a few men. Grizzlies coming back quick with it. They have Evan in there. And Xavier, birthday boy, with it behind the net now. Cooper trying to defend. It goes across the crease and out. Henry ready for it, though. Big shot from the blue line. Bounces off one of our players. Oh, that was Xavier. Man, he got hit. He's going to take a seat. And I think Lucas Mum came out for it. Now it's one on Lucas. Nice block by Lucas and a deflection off the stick of Henry Brock. Who are they calling on that? Okay. Interference, I think that is. They're putting Cooper in the box. Darn it. He is our heavy hitter. I always say he just did a rib tickling. He didn't do nothing. Just a little rib tickle, but he's sitting out for a minute 30. 6:29 left in the first. 1-1 tied score so far. Puck goes wide off the face-off there at the drop. Grizzlies working it around the perimeter. Their defenders taking those long shots, getting all the way to Henry, but he's able to deflect them away off to the side. Another long shot. Henry, had it gloved, but it got loose. Thought the Grizzlies were going to pop it in down low, but it got pushed out by Boulder's defense. Now Avery, put on the pressure. Get the pressure on. Of course, Boulder playing down a man. It's hard to go on the attack when you're playing a zone defense. Boulder on the penalty kill for another 50 seconds. Grizzlies taking their time, passing around the perimeter, trying to figure out a play to work into the goal. Of course, their defenders, again, going to take a long shot, and it goes in. Defenders taking those long, hard shots from the corner. And that one was a go. So Grizzlies go up 2-1. And Boulder's going to come out full strength with that goal by the Grizzlies.
Get it back, Boulder!
Boulder now with Henry Ninus at center. He's got Soren and D-Rock on the wings. And we have, I believe, Logan and Cooper on D. Yep. Grizzlies take it in. Boulder takes it back. Gets control. Logan taking it around the net. Passes it up to D-Rock in the corner. D-Rock, big hard hit across, trying to get it to Soren. Blocked by a big defender from the Grizzlies. Boulder gets it back in the middle there. Hop back behind Boulder's net almost. Cooper's going to take it one way or the other. Yep, he swings it behind, gets it over to Soren. Soren pushing it back around behind. Cooper and D-Rock. D-Rock with it. Gets it up to Coop. And pushed all the way back by the Grizzlies. They're calling off any icing. Thought that crossed enough lines, but apparently not. Oh, Grizzlies with a wraparound attempt and another shot. Boulder needs to be sharp on that and get it out of their zone, clear it out. Back and forth on the boards here. D-Rock pushing them back. Grizzlies have to take it into their own defensive zone. Work it through again, and now Cooper with the puck. Off the boards into Boulder's offensive territory. Grizzlies pick it up. And Soren keeps it in at the corner. Nice work, boys. Henry Ninus skating for it. He's got it on the boards. He's going to take a shot across. Gets deflected by the goalie. D-Rock now in the fray. And Soren. Oh, Henry again trying. He gets it back to Cooper. Taking the pressure off a little bit. Cooper back across to Henry. Puck gets winged around hard out of the zone. All the way down for an icing call. So we're going to have a face-off in Boulder's offensive zone and try and get another shot on goal here. It says that the Grizzlies have 9 shots on goal and Boulder with 3. Means we got to get into our offensive zone a little bit more in this game. Get more shots off. We got to be like their defenders and just keep shooting from the corner. We do have Elliott in now, and he's good at doing that. That was Xavier back in action, keeping the puck in play in the zone. And now Luke Franklin gets taken around behind the net by the Grizzlies. Asher putting the pressure on. Grizzlies knock it out all the way down. They're skating for it. Grizzlies are going to touch it. No icing call. Xavier gets it away. Passes it around up to Asher. Boy, it gets out to the corners with these big defenders, and they just shoot it. Oh, little whiff and a miss by that one, though. Boulder manages to knock it out. Grizzlies have to regroup. They pass it back. I feel like Boulder needs to control the puck a little more and look for a pass versus just dump it back the other way, because then the possession changes over again and we lose it. Shots keep going wide and across. Henry Brock ready to go, though. Henry Ing now by the puck. He flips it out of the zone. Luke Franklin in there. Asher putting on pressure. The Grizzlies taking it into the net with a backhand shot. Deflected by Henry Brock. Hit hard out of the zone by Asher. Asher off his stick up high and into the net. The puck went up and out of play, out of the rink. Refs take another one out of their back pocket, and we're going to line it up for a face-off again. With Evan in the middle, he's got Avery and Connor with him. On defense is Lucas and Cooper. Cooper with the nice hits. And I think they're going to call Cooper for a penalty. A little scrappy play there after they got up. Whistle blows because puck went up over the net again and out of play. Cooper taking another timeout here in the box.
He's smarter than that.
A minute 30 penalty for Cooper in the little sin bin there. And Boulder's going to be down a man again. This is what hurt them the last time around on this penalty kill. That's when the Grizzlies scored their second goal. We have 1:59 left in the first, and the Grizzlies are ahead 2-1 because of our last penalty kill. So hopefully Boulder can thwart them this go-around for another 1:30 and just hold them off, keep them away from the goal. We're unfortunately on the wrong side of the rink for that. Lucas going for the puck. He's got 2 men on. Now Avery. Avery's got it. Oh, little knockdown there on top of the puck. Grizzlies come out with it, but Logan is on top of that, and he comes up with possession. Now Grizzlies have it with a chance to go right to the net. They don't. Logan gets in the way. Avery now in the way, blocking that shot. Deflected wide. And hopefully, can't quite knock it out on the corner there. Grizzlies passing it to their defender who takes those long, hard shots. Gets it all the way to Henry Brock. He's able to deflect it off to the side, though. And here we go again. Round and round the net. Lucas taking it. He hits it hard. Avery gets a stick on it. Logan, Lucas, both on D. Lucas now gets it out. He's going to ice that. I wish we could still ice it on penalties. That really helps knock down the time. We have 54 seconds left in the period and 25 seconds left on the penalty kill. Cooper in the box for his second penalty of the game. I think that's been the only penalties of the game so far. And who's in the middle here? We got Soren at center. He's a good center for us. We have Xavier out there and Elliot and Connor. Still on the penalty kill. Boulder down a man. Elliot wings it all the way out to the corner. Connor tries to push it over the blue line. Grizzlies take it out themselves. Line it up again for their big defender who shoots it right into Henry Brock's chest pads there, and he manages to get the puck down and cover it. Time has expired on the penalty. Boulder's back to full strength for another just under 30 seconds in the first period. Score 1-2. Grizzlies ahead. Boulder managing to hold them off on that power or penalty kill. Boy, this number 4, I tell you, on the Grizzlies, he just keeps shooting right from the corner. Gets all the way to the net. Boulder's got to stop those. Put some pressure on him. He's a big kid, and he just keeps shooting, and they get right where they're supposed to be. All right, Luke Franklin in the middle now. He's got Asher, and he's got Henry Ninus. I'm sorry, maybe that was Henry in the middle. Yeah, Luke's not out there right now. My apologies. I saw the 7. And now D-Rock with the puck, pushing it out of the zone. Soren skating up fast for it. The buzzer's going to blow, and that's the end of the first period. Feels like we've almost played a whole game so far. All the back and forth action. It's been a long day. Yes. And I'd say I have the coolest Utah cousins there are available in the whole state. They're all focused. Yeah, right? You do what you got to do. You know, when it's close to bedtime, you just let them go. Oh, I had such a good day today. That little dino hat. A little chilly here in this Olympic-sized ring. It's a lot wider and a little bit longer than what we're used to playing on. And I think either the Grizzlies or Park City are coming our way in about a week. And they'll get to see what it's like to play on a standard-size rink. I don't know if that'll give Boulder the advantage or not. I'm going to start the second with Henry in the middle with Soren and D-Rock up front. We got Coop and Lucas, I believe, on D. All right, puck's going to drop here. Henry manages to poke it through all the way to the net. Grizzly goalie pushes it to the side. Soren putting on the pressure. D-Rock getting in there. Puck slapped away first, and Cooper in there. Henry tries to slap it down against the boards. Now there's a one-on. Oh, nice block with his foot by Lucas Mumm. Another foot save on defense. And puck gets all the way up to D-Rock. He's got to skate in there fast. They're going to call icing on it. Not enough people touched it close enough to the blue line, but apparently not. They're going to call an icing. Boulder trying to shoot to the left side as you're watching on your screen now. Defending on the right with Henry Brock on goal over there in the black jerseys. And we have Henry Ninus on the faceoff. Soren gets it. Soren skating fast. He pushes it all the way into our zone. Grizzlies unfortunately get there first. They're going to push it away. Their goalie. Grizzlies take it back. Oh, Cooper keeping it in. Staying away and out of trouble that time. D-Rock putting on the pressure. Nobody on the other side as it goes around behind the net. Cooper trying to push him off. Getting aggressive. Henry, nice. Keeping it right in at the blue line. D-Rock and Henry back in play there. Now Cooper just taking a nice shot all the way to the net. Scooped up by D-Rock, or no, by Henry, who tries to center it over to D-Rock. Soren keeping that in. He's going to quick hop off. D-Rock putting on the pressure behind the net. Oh, come on, take it away. Get that big guy. Grizzlies flipping it in deep so they can do a line change. Boulder's going to scoop it up. That's Lucas Mumm with it. Nice. Logan just takes out a Grizzly for the fun of it. I'm sorry, that was Henry still. Oh, Henry trying to pass it across over to Asher. Gets past Henry Ing there as he just hopped on the ice. And it's going to be an icing call, but on the Grizzlies. So Boulder gets the advantage now down at the Grizzlies net with the faceoff. In the middle, we have Luke Franklin. He's got Asher and Henry Ing with him. On the back end, we have Elliott and Logan. Face off, won by Luke. It's over to Asher. Now battle back and forth between a lot of sticks and skates there. Asher keeping it in. Henry Ing as well. Elliott stopping the puck at mid-ice. Gets past, and Boulder comes out with it. Elliott with a chance. Nice, hard shot all the way to the glove of the goalie. And he sees Elliott coming, and he's going to cover that and draw the whistle from the ref. Elliott with some nice breakaway plays on D. Getting to the net with some nice passing. He looks tired. Oh, these boys having to play on Halloween weekend. Not fair to them. Luke Franklin in the middle yet. He's got Asher and Henry. Henry Ing. Henry and a big old Grizzly player having a little tit for tat with their sticks before they before the puck dropped there. Kind of like that game when you put one hand on top of the other with someone and you keep going because you want to be on top. And that's what they were doing with their little sticks there. It was kind of cute. Henry trying to push off the puck, doing a great job. Logan stopping that pass. Grizzlies are going to knock it to the side and pick it up again. Take it into their zone. Luke Franklin on it. Oh, centering pass. No one there to get it for the Grizzlies. I'm calling them the Grizzlies now. I guess Park City has a funny name for every opponent that they play, so they were calling us the Little Ponies or something like that. I don't know. Pretty Ponies. So I'm calling these guys the Grizzlies now. Whistle blown. I believe that was an icing call on Boulder, taking it back to our net. Henry Brock having to be alert here as the faceoff is right near our goal. Puck is going to drop with Evan in the middle. believe Avery and Connor usually are the ones in with him. Let's see. Hard to see down in that corner right now. Who's who and where they are. I know Avery and Evan are in there, and Cooper. Puck just in play in the corner there, back and forth with possession. Oh, gets passed to the middle. Connor, nice backhand out of the zone. Avery skating fast to pick that up. Grizzlies come up with it first. Connor getting in the middle. Gets it over to Evan. Oh, Evan pushed down. He pops right back up, but the Grizzlies have it. Oh, it took Avery down now. Goodness. Got some big Grizzlies in there. Nothing junior about some of those players, and they just keep taking us down to the ice. But we pop back up again. There's Avery fighting along the boards, doing a great job. Connor trying to pick it out of there. Gets pushed down, though, further behind the net. Cooper with a pass around. And Connor with the push. Puck goes out. Avery, take that. Take it. Passes it up. Yes, to Evan. Evan with a shot. Gets deflected up high over the net. Connor now with it. Gets back to the corner to Cooper. Cooper passing it across. Oh, Evan. Unable to get that in. Evan trying to get it into D-Rock, who's now in. Gets pushed out of the zone. Boulder's going to have to clear it and try again. D-Rock deflecting the pass in. Now D-Rock and Cooper up on the boards. Grizzlies pushing it back behind their own net just to get the pressure off. Soren in now. He's got the puck. Soren scoops it up. Crosses. Trying to get it into D-Rock. Oh, goalie hops on that one. Little frog jump there. We cover it and we stop the play again. Another face-off in the works here, but Boulder in their offensive zone now. Chance to make a play here with Henry in the middle, D-Rock and Soren. We've got Lucas and Elliott on D, so we got a big line out there. Hopefully can push our way toward the goal and get one in. Looking to tie it up here in the second. 8 minutes and 44 seconds left. Grizzlies still ahead 2-1. They're out shooting us for sure. We've been more of a defensive group this game. Soren taken down to the ice. Gets knocked out. Elliott's going to chase it down. The refs are calling icing, and we're going to take it all the way back down to the Grizzly net. Oh, Boulder in no hurry, it seems. Get the puck back down here. We still have the lineup of Henry, Soren, and D-Rock up front. Got Lucas and Elliott. Coach calling for Lucas to back up a little. Soren keeping it in. Henry now. It's Henry Nina swinging it back. D-Rock's going to have to try and go get it. Gets around behind, and the Grizzlies, with a hard pass out of the zone, taking it across. Looking to get it to the net. They're pushed out to the side by Boulder. Boulder passing it out. Nice pass to Soren. Soren's got Henry. Shot, not able to get a rebound because it got pushed out onto the opposite side of the net from where Henry was. Elliott, nice push off the boards, keeping it in at the corner. He's got Henry backing him up. They're trying to get it out into play. It gets pushed back down to the corner. Grizzlies come out with it. Derek trying to put on some pressure there. Got Lucas hitting it back. D-Rock trying to get it. And now out of the zone to Soren. And coach calls for it to be hit deep so they can switch out their line. Soren and Henry still stuck out there. D-Rock did hop off, and Henry Ng came in. Grizzlies pass it across this wide rink. Elliott's going to be able to get it now. Take it behind our net. He's still got one man on. Boulder trying to work it out of the Grizzlies' offensive zone. I tell you, that number 4 just keeps on shooting them from the corner. Don't give it to him again, guys. Get it around him. There you go. Knocked it out of the zone. Back up again. Asher on it. Asher pushing him off the puck. He's got Henry behind him here. Now Henry trying to get it. Gets popped up high on the boards. And out of the zone, Logan with it. He crosses it over to Cooper. Cooper's going to push it forward. Grizzlies intercept. Asher on that. Hey, they fell down after Asher was away from him. Don't call us for a penalty. Oh, my goodness. These refs are terrible. Boulder touching it to call the penalty on Asher, I think. Not sure. Let's see who they call. I think it was on Asher. Who was it? Ref is pointing at one of our players. I'm not sure who it was. But Asher was away from that player before the ref even put his hand up to call. Yeah, they are. They're calling Asher for a minute 30 penalty. Let's see if I can see what he did. They're calling a hooking on him. That's the rib tickling I talk about. Asher doing a little tickle. Boulder only had 3 on the ice, calling for one more man. Henry Ing steps off onto the rink. Not off, but on. So Boulder's lineup has Henry Ing. Who else? Logan on D and Cooper, I think. Let's see who else we have, but Boulder now on the penalty kill for a minute 16 yet. 6:13 left in the second period of play. There's Connor. Connor's in. And Luke Franklin, I believe. Yep. Boulder playing a little zone defense here. Oh, gets it out to Connor. Connor is going to be able to clear the zone. Grizzlies having to pass it wide and across. I think they blew the whistle for too many men on. Or, yeah. I think the Grizzlies didn't switch out fast enough, and they're taking the puck all the way down, giving Boulder the advantage, even though we're down a man for another 47 seconds here. Got Evan in the middle. He's got Connor, also Xavier and Elliott on D. Let's keep it in the zone, boys. All right, they're calling one of the Grizzly players now for a penalty. Not much action in these last few minutes with a lot of whistles blown. 93 is going in the box. Cross-check, I believe, for a minute 30. So Boulder's going to have the advantage in about 42 seconds. And then that will leave us with about 5 minutes left in the second. There's Evan in the middle. He's got Connor on the left. Backing him up are Xavier and Elliott. For another 42 seconds, it's 4-on-4. That must make it even harder with this rink being so wide and long as it is. Olympic-sized. Icing call on the Grizzlies. So we're all the way back by the Grizzlies net. Coach Roger has a little something to say over there to, I believe, Connor. Evans, Xavier, and Elliott in, giving Connor some instructions on where to be and how to hopefully get the puck toward the net. We got 4-on-4 play here for another 32 seconds. Oh, man. Grizzlies taking it in fast and hot. Shot deflected up and over the goal. 4-on-4 play right now. Boulder comes up with it. They skated out of the Grizzlies zone. They've got Connor in the corner here. That was Evan. He dumped it deep. It goes behind the net. Grizzlies scoop it up. Evan back over to where the puck is. Crosses the whole rink. Trying to get it back. Another big Grizzly player in there. They shoot it. Elliott takes it off the pads of Henry. Henry Brock. Henry with another good save. Avery has it. He gets it over to Connor. Oh, tried to cross it all the way over to Evan. They weren't talking loud enough out there to figure out what was happening. Now the puck stalled in the corner. 2-and-2 player out there. 2 Grizzlies and 2 Boulder players. Ref's just going to blow the whistle at this point. Puck took too long to be knocked loose. We're going to have a face-off instead. Boulder and Grizzlies taking a chance to switch out players. We got D-Rock and Soren in, as well as Henry Ninus at the center. And our penalty has expired. We have 15 seconds left now on a power play, with Boulder having a one-man advantage. Soren on the right side, D-Rock on the left. We got probably, let's see, who's on D? Lucas and Cooper on D. Lucas now getting the puck. He takes it behind the net, around to the side. Puck kind of stalls out on some snow, it looked like. Now 2 players fighting it out in the corner. Can't see. I would think it's Cooper. Yeah, Cooper and a Grizzly. Shot up high, blocked by Cooper. Cooper taken down to the ice. He got really knocked by that shot, but he's back up in action. And the Grizzlies, don't let that guy shoot. Oh, man. Puck just up over the net. He could have had another goal there, that number 4 defender for the Grizzlies. He just shoots hard from the corners. Icing called on Boulder. Going to bring it all the way back down to the other end. 3:34 left, full on 5-on-5 action here in Utah at Park City. 2-1 Grizzlies so far. Boulder on the board with an early goal in the first 14 seconds by Connor Burke. See if anyone else on the team can score in this little weekend of games. We've got Lucas, D-Rock, Soren, Evan, Connor. Everybody taking turns putting up some goals. It's been a nice change. Josh is one of our big scorers, though, and we're really missing him on the team. So, Joshy, if you're watching, we miss you, bud. We wish you were back in action. We hope maybe you can heal fast. Puck hit on the side of the net there, now around behind. Boulder trying to work it up to the corner and out. Does not happen. Gets knocked back down to the corner. It's out of the blue line now. Grizzlies have it. Gets knocked back on the boards. Pass back up to D-Rock. D-Rock get into the middle. And Henry has a chance here. Henry trying to get it into the center to Soren. Now Logan's going to grab it. Oh, he gets taken down to the ice. Grizzlies come up with it. Popped up in the air and out of the zone. Elliott with it now. Elliott with a little pressure from one player of the Grizzlies. They do a line change, though. Puck gets dropped back. Grizzlies take it. They're crossing their blue line. Big shot across. Deflected. And Elliott taking it back out of the Grizzlies' territory. Elliott's getting back now around behind the net to get it again. Grizzlies keep taking it back in, and we need a chance to score here, so we got to get it down to our side of the rink. Oh, ref did a little spinning move down on the ice there, trying to avoid the puck. He actually deflected it to the middle of our zone. Nobody there because of that deflection. And a big hard hit, trying to get it all the way to the net to avoid the icing call, but it went off to the side wide. Icing is going to bring it down to Boulder's net. Defensively here. We switch out players. It looks like Luke in the middle. Between the 2-7 of Henry Ninus and the 3-7 of Luke, it's hard for me to see, but that is Luke Franklin at center. He's got Asher with him and Henry Ing. And then on defense, Xavier and Lucas. Lucas with the puck now. He's taking around the corner, trying to wing it up the boards. Instead, he changes direction. Ooh, those are always the dangerous passes when it crosses in front of the net. Asher skating hard to get it from that number 4 defender for the Grizzlies. He's that hard hitter from the corner, the top corner. Oh, now 55 has it. And getting in the way of that is Xavier. Puck goes wide on that shot. I'm telling you, that's that number 4 taking a shot again from the top of the zone. Now their other defender, number 16. I think that's kind of their gig here, having their big defenders shoot from far out. Boulder needs a chance to do the same thing. Elliott with a couple breakaways. Our big guy on D. Boulder looking for a chance to capitalize here, but they're not going to if they're stuck down in our defensive territory for most of this period. We got 34 seconds left in the second. Puck drops, kind of a soft drop there. Grizzlies come out with it. Boulder putting on the pressure. Grizzlies have it, trying to work to the middle. They can't. They have to take it around behind, looking for the wraparound. Ooh, nice center wraparound pass. Grizzlies couldn't get a stick on it, though. Grizzlies making the move to the middle. A little back and forth, quick stick action there. Put some pressure on them, guys. 5 seconds left. They're taking a big shot. Ooh, nice tip attempt by the Grizzlies there. Didn't go through. And with that buzzer, we end the second period. And a minute break here until we round it up for the third. Wondering what the kids watch these days. What do we got going on there? Ah, nice. I almost said Paw Patrol, but it looks a little different there. Fun game on their tablet. Nice. Had some fun cousin time today here. Boulder going to take on this same team again tomorrow morning. If you're watching, remember there's a fallback time change tonight, or actually 2 in the morning tomorrow. Most clocks, obviously, all the digital ones turn over on their own, but if you have that clock on your stove or microwave or your watch, that doesn't change automatically. Remember to fall back. We get an extra hour of sleep before our 8:15 game tomorrow morning. Starting the third period with 14 minutes up. Shot clock does not look pretty for Boulder right now. 22 shots on goal for the Grizzlies and only 6 for Boulder. But with Henry Brock on goal, we managed to keep it to a 2-1 Grizzly lead. We're starting out with Elliott on defense along with Logan. Big yawn here. We got Connor Burke on right wing, Avery left wing, and Evan Solomon in the middle. Boulder's going to scoop that up. We're shooting over to the right side now. Avery with a shot deflected wide of the goal. Evan now pushing it around behind the net. Gets to the corner. Avery pushing him off the puck. Grizzlies come out with it again, though, and they skate it back the other direction. Puck kind of wobbling on its edge there, all the way down for an icing call. And same lineup here. Elliott and Logan on defense. Evan's going to take the face-off. He's got Avery and Connor with him. Boulder now in their scoring zone. I like to say it puts that in a positive tone, our scoring zone, because we're going to get another point. We got to tie up these Grizzlies. Grizzlies from Salt Lake. Logan with the puck, brings it around behind. Oh! Yep, it does. It gets out over to Avery on the other side. He's going to look to cross it over to Logan again. He's going to go around behind the net. Pushing it up to Avery. Avery knocking it out of the zone. Grizzlies get a stick on it and get possession back. Oh, now Connor intercepted. Almost went back to Boulder, but just a little back and forth play here. And Elliott gets in the way of that big Grizzly player, and they don't have a chance to shoot. Avery putting on some pressure on the corner. And, oh, yeah. Yeah. Grizzlies with kind of a piddly little pass attempt there, and Boulder comes up with it. Connor Burke with the puck. Nice centering pass. Boulder, though, taking a line change opportunity here. No one there to get it. Connor was a one-man show there for a second. He's going to hop off. Boulder in the D zone with Lucas passing it over to Cooper. D-Rock, Soren, and Ninus in now for the forwards. And it gets up. D-Rock, Henry Ninus getting it fast, trying to cross it over to Soren. Doesn't quite get there, gets back out of the zone. Lucas hitting it off Derek's leg. Ouch. See Derek do a little hop there. But it goes in Boulder's zone. Knocked back out again. Grizzlies skating fast. Cooper, get there. Oh, Cooper just able to thwart that, and that shot goes wide. Henry Ninus now getting in the way. And backhand attempt by the Grizzlies, covered by Henry Brock. He gloves over it. Ref takes it out of the pocket, and we're going back to a face-off on the near corner here. Don't have many on this side. Boulder changes out their line again, putting Luke Franklin in the middle. He has Asher and Henry Ing. Also Xavier and Elliott coming back out on D. Puck drops. Boulder takes possession. Asher skating it fast out of the zone. Henry Ing is with him all the way down. It's knocked away. Asher takes a Grizzly to the board and down. Good job there by Asher Africano. I always want to call him Valentino, but I think that's his either middle name or first name hyphenated. He's got a cool name. I like to say it. Asher Valentino Africano. All right, and Asher's got the puck. He's going to take a shot. It goes up and wide. Luke Franklin's going to get it on the other end. Luke taking a Grizzly down. Boulder getting a little more aggressive here, which is good. Knocking him off the puck without drawing the penalties. Elliott's got it. Elliott in our zone. Pushing it across. Out to Luke Franklin. Luke looking to hit it up the side. Too many Grizzlies in the way. They're going to take back possession. Skate for it, boys. Let's go. Boulder switching out their line. That's why not many were being too aggressive to the puck there. Elliott knocking it up to Avery, who's now in. Avery has Connor and Luke Franklin. Looks like the puck went up and over into the Boulder bench there. Coach Roger picks it up and flips it back over to the ref, taking it just outside of the Grizzlies' offensive zone here in the neutral territory. Got Connor on the right, Evan in the middle, Avery on the left. Hard shot goes wide by the Grizzlies. Cooper with it. He backhands it over to Evan. Evan knocks it up to Connor. It knocks too hard off the boards, goes to the center where the Grizzlies are able to take it back. And now Logan. Logan in the action. Gets all the way over to the other side to Avery. Avery got hit up on the boards, and it goes back around behind our net. Logan with it. Logan passing it up to Connor. Connor going to take it back around behind the ref, using him as a shield. Up to Avery. Grizzlies hit it back toward the boards. Off Avery's stick, or off his foot, actually. Back and forth. Little pop-up shot there. Henry Brock able to push that out. And there goes the big old Grizzlies in the corner, shooting it all the way down to Brock, who pushed it again off to the side. Now Henry Ing clears the zone and takes it back into our territory. I'm sorry, that's Connor. Saw the 9, not the 1. All these kids have numbers that are too close together. All right, Boulder switching out their line. The Grizzlies have it offensively. Puck hits the side of the net, and Henry Brock decides to cover it. Didn't like the pressure he saw coming around. He was clearing his crease out there, waiting for this next puck drop. Ninus in the middle, Lucas and who else on D? Can't see, but he's got Soren and D-Rock in there. That's Elliott on D. He was bent over really far. If he had stood up a little, I probably would have seen that was Elliott. One of our taller players, second year. Lucas trying to hit the puck out of there, and he gets it over to Elliott. Elliott out of the zone, passes it over to Soren. Soren taking it in off the foot of a Grizzly player. They push it all the way back for an icing call. Well, delayed icing call. Thought they weren't going to call that for a second. It's going to go all the way back now to the Grizzlies net. Boulder with a chance here to tie up the game. 8:36 left in the third. The Grizzlies with 25 shots to Boulder's 7. I think Coach was not too happy that the boys went in the pool yesterday. That kind of sapped their energy, I think. Probably be no playing in the pool tonight at the hotel. Oh, yes. Shot by Derek. Rebound by, let's see, Logan. No, Henry. Henry Ninus. Got Elliott out there. Oh, man. Puck goes all the way down the ice. Between every player there was. With this Olympic ice that can happen now and then. Where nobody touches, and it's an icing call right back down to the Grizzlies net with Boulder having another chance here to do something. And Coach talking to Asher and Luke, who are coming in on the front line here. I believe, yes, Henry Ing in with them. Elliott and Lucas on D. And Luke in the middle with the face-off. Henry now trying to push off the Grizzly players. It bounces around along the boards, gets knocked out of the zone, back toward Boulder's direction. Ooh, Asher almost had a stick on that. Yeah. Oh, get in the way, Elliott. Nice. Shot by the Grizzlies. Blocked and pushed off by Henry Brock. It's up to Asher now. Asher with the puck. He crosses it over to Henry Ing. It goes out of the zone. Henry again pushing it back out. Now Asher. Back and forth, stuck in between sticks and skates over there on the other side. Elliott comes out with it, passes it to Lucas. Got to put some moves on. Put some heat on, boys. Start skating. Lucas is going to sit out with Cooper, I think, coming in. Let's see. Nope, Xavier. Xavier and Elliott on D right now. Trying desperately to keep it in Boulder's zone, but the Grizzlies are going to take it. Elliott takes it back. Oh, into Henry and then back to the Grizzlies. Just back and forth here. Oh, nice fight there by Xavier. Good job, bud. Goes down on the ice. Luke loses his stick, unfortunately. Oh, right in front of the net. The Grizzlies with a shot up high. And, our goalie able to cover. Good job, Henry Brock. 3 Henrys on this team, so sometimes I just say their last name or their first and last together. Now we have Evan out in the middle. He's got Asher with him and Connor. Oh, he's got Avery out there. My bad. Avery and Xavier on D. And Cooper on D. So Connor, Evan, and Avery line up there. Oh, yes. It gets past the Grizzlies because they fell down. And now, let's make a shot here. That was Connor. He got it back to Cooper. Come on, guys. Keep it in the zone. Nice try there. Connor getting shoved down by a Grizzly player. Xavier able to keep the Grizzlies in the corner there. Goes around behind the net. Cooper going to fight off this other Grizzly player, hopefully, and get the puck back. Xavier does. He shoots it out to Avery. Grizzlies scoop it up. Avery, Grizzlies go down. Avery manages to stay up and skate around, get the puck back down to... So this is Evan skating it out of the zone now. He gets it over to Connor on the right. Connor wings it down behind the net deep. Boulder doing a few change-a-roos here. Connor still putting the pressure on D-Rock with the puck. D-Rock gets it over to Henry. Henry open. Henry can't get a shot off before Grizzly gets in the way, unfortunately. And now Xavier shoots it down toward the net. Puck pops up and out of the zone. Scooping it up is Logan. He gets it across to Henry Ninus. Connor's still in the mix, unable to do the line change there. Connor gets it over to D-Rock. D-Rock making a move, trying to take it in the zone. He scoots it down into the corner to get the pressure off. Grizzlies are going to take it around behind, pass it, hopefully not out of the zone. They Do a little crisscross behind the net there. And they do manage to get it out. Grizzlies have to dump it deep with the pressure by Logan. Now Elliott pushes it behind the net and around. D-Rock there, keeping the Grizzlies from getting it. Now Grizzlies come back out with it. Oh, nice off the pads of our goalie, who didn't even go down for that one. Just off the pads and deflected wide. Henry Ninus with it. He's going to try and push it out to the side, but the Grizzlies get it in the middle. Not where we want it. Elliott now trying to do a little dance around some of those Grizzly players. And Henry Ninus trying to push off those Grizzlies again. Hard hitting there, those Grizzlies. Look for the back door, guys. Ooh, shot. Nice. Deflect up and high by Henry Brock. Skate it, Soren. Soren's in there. Gets it across to D-Rock. D-Rock taking it in. Shot up high. Bounces around, goes behind the net. Soren putting on the pressure along the boards. He's got Elliott backing him up in the top corner there. Henry Ninus looking to see if he can get in on the action. He takes the puck out. Oh, where's it going, guys? Take it, Derek! Take it! Oh, Derek with a shot. Blocked and pushed out again. No rebound attempt. Push it in! Go, dude! Go! Oh! Whistle blown. Derek very frustrated. You can see it's like, no! Getting very dramatic over there by the net. Boulder almost got that in with several rebound attempts. At least they put a few more shots up on our shot clock. 3:26 left in the third. 2-1 Grizzlies. No score yet in this period. All the scoring kind of toward the beginning of the game so far. Oh man, another shot blocked by their goalie. Luke Franklin in there in the middle. Elliott in the top corner here. Gets past and out of the zone. Knocking it back the other way is Luke Franklin. Luke putting on the pressure there. He's got Logan. Oh, yes. Nice job. Woo! Goalie pounces on that one, and the net gets knocked off, so double. Whistle blown for double. No goal. No goal. Henry had that one covered. I don't know, the Grizzlies were trying to say, hey, that was a goal, but no. Not only did Henry have it covered, but the net got knocked off at the same time. So we're going to have a face-off here from the Boulder's net. Got Lucas on D. Asher's in there along with Luke. Asher with the puck. He's got Henry Ing skating up with him. Oh, puck goes past wide and hard. They're really calling that an icing? That's frustrating. All right, Boulder on the defensive again with that icing call. Not sure why. There were a lot of players there all touching it, but I just call what I see, and I'm not the refs calling the game, so we'll let them do their job. Puck drops. Boulder gets it. Connor taking it over the blue line, out of the zone. Evan there. Come on. Grizzlies not able to get that. Boulder comes out with it. Connor knocking it on the boards and deep. I think they're going to call icing. Yeah. Darn it. 2:22 left in the game. Still 2-1 Grizzlies. 30 shots for the Grizzlies to 11 for Boulder. It's because we've been playing in our D zone most of the time here. That last line had some chances right at the net. So close. Couldn't poke one through, unfortunately. Another face-off here down in the corner. And Evan gets it out to Avery. Avery puts the pressure on. Yes, knocks it out of the zone. Good job, Avery. Oh, man, he's hurt, though. He's going to jump off. I think he took a puck to the foot or the leg. Henry pushing the puck out from the goal in that shot. Lucas now winging it around up to Connor. Connor's going to take it out of the zone, skate it up. He's got Asher across the way. He passes it over to Asher. Asher in the middle. Boulder needs to get a little more aggressive in pushing these Grizzlies off. Connor taking it all the way to the net. Pushed to the side by the Grizzlies goalie. Puck goes up to the top. Cooper shooting that in. Puck goes up and around. Lucas going to take it in and shoot that. Almost a tip in there by Soren. Had to do a little hop over a Grizzly player there. Just got in the way. Now Grizzlies taking it down with a 2-on-1. Nice! Oh, man. I think they were calling Henry Brock off the ice. He was way out of the crease. Net wide open. He skates all the way over and deflects it back. Now they're calling him off, putting a six-man on in the last minute here to try and get a goal and tie up the game. So we cannot let the Grizzlies possess it right now or shoot it from way far like they just are trying to do. Shot deflected. No icing called. Cooper. Oh, Cooper now over to. Oh, don't let those Grizzlies have it. Yeah, they were calling our goalie off for the six-man on for the last minute of play here. 30 seconds. Luke Franklin in there. Henry Ninus. Soren. Puck shot goes wide, icing. That gives the clock 21 seconds and a stop for Boulder to wrangle it up down on their end. We are without a goalie for the last 21 seconds. D-Rock's in there now. Xavier's coming off, and they're putting Logan in, I believe. Nope, that's Lucas. 1-1 and 1-7 look very similar until they turn around and I see their name. Evans in. Elliott, Soren, D-Rock, Henry. See what we can do here, boys. Boulder wins the face-off. Oh, puck shot in, deflected out by the goalie. Kept in by Boulder. Goes around behind. D-Rock getting to it. Come on, 10 seconds, guys. Fighting for it. Lucas over to Henry. Oh, Henry Ninus, shoot it. Lucas with the shot. Oh, at the buzzer. Just goes wide. Boulder unable to take that sixth man and make a point happen, but we have a 2-1 win for the Grizzlies, and we will see them again tomorrow morning. Again, don't forget to fall back tonight, folks. Get an extra hour of sleep, but less hour of daylight, unfortunately, at night, as it does in the wintertime. So, from Park City, Utah, thanks for joining us. We line it up here for the handshake on this Olympic-sized rink here. Boulder playing a tough game. 32 shots by the Grizzlies, 13 for Boulder. 2-1 win for the Grizzlies. So Boulder actually holding their own defensively, keeping them from scoring even more goals that they probably should have with that many shots on the clock. Coach is shaking hands. We'll line it up for a little prayer circle here. And from Call It Like I See It Hockey Mom Productions, I'm signing off for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow morning from Park City, Utah. Thanks for joining us.